Muy buenas, gente, bienvenidos a un nuevo episodio de The Witcher 3. Estoy ahora mismo cabalgando hacia la cabaña esta del conjurador. A ver qué pasa. No, el varón.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
¿Qué quiere ser conjurador?
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries. Lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
Mira, si os marcháis curaré a Edric.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Who the hell do you think you are?
A Witcher.
A witcher? Hear that, boys? Either Velen's got a bumper crop of witches, or this is the bastard who cut down our boys at the crossroads.
Toma por culo, le he cortado la cara, tío. Toda la maldita cara.
The man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
Oye, lo siento, he intentado ser amable y eso, no matarles, pero me han llevado ello. O si estoy trabajando para el varón, así que no me importará.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Whoa, a man, nay, a wolf, grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
¿Me esperabas?
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
El amuleto ese.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
¿Lo has hecho tú?
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, Lydia. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Oh, magic born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic. Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Vale. Busca a Annie y a su hija.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. As long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
¿La poción?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Si encuentro tu cabra me dirás.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess, princess, where have you got to go?
Coño.
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
Encuentra claro el conjurador usando la campana y tus sentidos de brujo. Has obtenido un objeto de misión. Para usarlo, coloca una ranura propiedad en el panel de inventario y después selecciona el menú de acceso rápido. A ver, ¿dónde está? Si tengo mil mierdas ahora. Siempre igual. Objetos de misión. Talismán. ¿Dónde está? No, ¿dónde está? Ah, está puesto ya. Vamos a ver, ¿dónde ha ido esta cabra? Por todas partes. Creo que podría ser eso. No, realmente no es eso. A ver, ¿dónde están las huellas estas? Aquí están. Por aquí. Por aquí, hacia aquí.
There you are. Come on, let's go see the Beller. This way, Your Grace. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? Come on, damn it. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Chorrada, por Dios.
Where the hell did you go?
¿Quieres venir? Claro, hostia. La princesa en apuros.
Bear, run, you stupid piece of shit.
Joder, tío, vaya oso más grande. Qué bestia. El bestiario. Osos. Cuen, ¿no? A lo mejor, sí. Es que, tío, metiendo a hostias.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Tenía que ir hacia una cueva de osos. Ahí estamos.
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Nowhere in sight. Nowhere to be found.
Está aquí, besa.
Princess, flee not from the pillar, for there are wolves about.
Chorrada, por Dios. Princesa en apuros, una mierda.
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Oh, qué gráficos tiene. Va, ¿me has ido ya?
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Pella, and so the Pella shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
¿Cómo?
Fine. Be right back.
¿Cómo a quién?
Will this do?
Qué asco.
They are not here. That is God. Blood. I see blood. Whose? No Anna. No Tamara. Just the child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
No es suficiente, más información.
It's over. Is that it?
Es que no me dice nada
Is
eso.
it?
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, an augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Hasta un bebé, ¿de quién era?
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
¿Cómo sabes todo esto?
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
A ver. Vale, entonces el varón tiene algo que ver con esto, es lo que intentas decir.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast, only comes to those who suffer.
El bebé, ¿qué le ocurrió?
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
A ver, ¿por qué necesita su sangre?
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Pella.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way, all the same.
¿Cómo puedo anular la maldición, por si acaso?
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
Has dicho la víspera de los antepasados.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefathers' Eve. Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefathers' Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Vale, voy a saber dónde está el malogrado.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Vale. Vale, debe ser para informarte sobre los malogrados y habla con el varón. Vale, vamos a ver. Malogrados, ¿no está? Plañidera. Ugh. ¿Tú no estás malogrado? No estaba aquí. Coroides. Relictos. Y todos malogrados, aquí está. A ver. Axia. Vale. 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 Guay. Cada vez tengo más gente en mi... ¿Cómo se llama? En mi bestiario. Y me mola mucho eso. Esta es Anabel. ¿En serio esta tía? No, Anabel. Esta es la que murió, vale. Sí. La aparición aquella. Esta es Ana Strenger. Mujer. El sanguinario, el conjurador. Isadora. Ugh. Asco da, por Dios. Graham. ¿Dónde está? Susurradora. Tamara, esta es Tamara. Tejedora. Ugh. Tris es Besrat. Yennefer. Vale. Nada interesante. Vale, guay. Y hablo con el varón. Vale. ¿Sube nivel? No, o sea, límite. Tal cual. Vale, mapa del mundo, vamos a ver. Hasta aquí, pero vamos a ir al pueblo rápido. Ok. Estamos por ahí. Espera. Sí, vamos a ir por aquí. Aquí hay algo interesante. Soy igual que...
What now, you
Hostia. Apoyo. ¿Ahora qué? Vale, guay. Ya está. Están por culo estos pavos. ¿Qué hay? Saquear. Perfecto. Opa, espérate. Aquí tiene este. Perfecto. Vamos a guardarlo. Opa, vamos, ven aquí. Sardinilla.
Come on, Roach.
¿Por qué me casan llamas allá?
Lightning strike.
¿Por qué viene a casa de llamas? ¿Coño? ¿La casa del balón?
Slower.
¿Coño? Espérate, personaje. Antes de nada... Ah, vale, hemos desbloqueado otra. Así que vamos a meter... Pero antes de nada, alquimia hay algo interesante. Aumenta 1% el umbral de la sobredosis por porciones. El aceite aplicado a las hojas ofrece un 13% de probabilidades de envenenar al objetivo con cada impacto. Tiempos de rendición 15% al apuntar con bombas. Cada fórmula química de nivel 1 se aprenda. Cada fórmula química de nivel 1 que se aprenda aumentará en 1 la toxicidad máxima. Si la toxicidad de la función supera el 0, el tiempo se reiniciará automáticamente cuando los enemigos están a punto de realizar un contraataque. Vale. Vale, pues... Es que podría desbloquear una de aquí. Pero me da mucho más esto. Aumenta un 100% del daño de los ataques potentes. Pérdida... Ah, voy a añadir... No, es que tengo un espacio libre. Tengo que aprovecharlo y meter algo. Ah, ¿cómo puedo meter esto? Es que aplico esto aquí. Y esto lo meto aquí. Vale. Bueno, empecé bien. Ahora, ¿qué coño está pasando aquí? Me está diciendo que algo ha pasado.
Time to water the horses. Let's go.
Coño, se atasca mucho, en serio, ese cuello. El varón ha incendiado la cuadra. ¿Qué coño está pasando aquí, en serio?
Whoa.
¿Se ha vuelto loco el varón o qué?
Don't calm him down.
Slow now. Whoa.
Coño.
Oswin. Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Lo intentaré.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Los familiares. Salva al mozo de cuadras y a los que hay salvados en el establo. Gilipollas el varón este.
Damn it. Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
¿Es art o axia? Por art.
Coming to get you.
¿Cuál es la puerta principal? ¿Cuál es la puerta principal? ¿Es esto? No sé cuál es la puerta principal. ¿Cuál es esta? No sé cuál es la puerta principal, coño. ¿Cuál es la puerta? Me dice, abre la puerta principal. ¿Cuál es la puta puerta principal? Por un lado está el equipo normal. No sé si lo sabemos. Joder, tío, vaya mierda. ¿Hay que morir en fuego? Si quieres añadir cartas a la baraja, desafía y derrota a PNGs y busca cartas ocultas por el mundo. Sí, es un coñazo un poco las cartas. No me sobra el dinero para empezar a comprarme cartas. Sinceramente, si fuese un obseso y me molase mucho el juego, entonces vale, pero no he llegado a ese punto. Vale, pues a ver si lo intento otra vez. No, coño. Si no haces nada, tiras de en medio, coño. Guardar, guardar, guardar. Lo voy a guardar aquí mejor. A ver.
What?
In that simple.
My brother's in the...
See what I can...
Hurry now!
¿Cuál es la puerta principal? ¿Esta? Vale, por aquí no. Clarísimamente tengo que ir por aquí.
Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry up.
No.
Coming together.
A la puerta principal. Ah, vale, es esta. Salía en minimapa, soy gilipollas.
We've a hero in our midst. The horses. Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating him for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Coño. Un tipo con huevos para plantarle caradas al varón. Ese soy yo.
We need to talk.
Vamos, que es un borracho el pavo. Aquí eso ya lo sabíamos.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
that's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
¿Cómo te sacaba de quicio, Ana?
Your wife, how'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
¿Nunca pegas a tu hija? ¿De veras?
Expect me to believe you're a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
¿Sabías que habían huido entonces?
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Da igual, sé cómo encontrarás, cómo lloran, qué ocurrió.
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamar lo vio.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
¿Los indicios de pelea de la alcoba?
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and a pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
¿Qué pasó luego?
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. Then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets. dead. And it was my doing.
Menudo espectáculo. A ver qué hiciste con lo de...
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Contrólate, hombre.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
No quiero saber los detalles.
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
No lo enterro, a ver.
You gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Delante.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Let us stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Para pegarle hostias. Bueno, ya veremos. A ver qué hacemos. Nosotros pues.
A bit further. Follow me.
No muy lejos. En el chat sale en el suelo y todo. Como había dicho.
You
Mola.
give the child a name.
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look!
¿Qué coño diseña esto? ¿Cómo se...
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes guaranteed, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets very restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Quiero hacer Axia. ¿Es Axia la de...? No, no la miro. Seres misericordiosos.
Back to the fortress.
What's with this?
Espérate. Que era un necrófago, ¿no era? Un agroide. No. ¿Relicto? ¿Qué era? Híbrido. No, híbrido no era ni coño, maldito. Ahora, aquí está. Axia.
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Qué asco, por Dios. Qué puto asco. No entiendo. Es asqueroso, es que míralo, es una cosa pequeña. Está en plan, rápido, acércate y te muerdo y te arranco todo.
Spectres. Watching scent attract.
Entra aquí. Mira, mira hacia mí. Ahí está, ahí está. Se ha calmado. Y estas cosas atraen.
What do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Qué asco, por Dios.
Need to hurry.
On with it. For the last bit of the house.
Es puta. Mierda.
Squirming again? Like a daft eel? I cannot hold it!
Ahí está, ahí está.
It stopped.
¿Tengo comida o algo? Porque no puedo estar comiendo esto. O bebiendo más bien. Y si tengo aquí pollo y esto. ¿Qué está? Solo tengo eso de pollo. O sea, no me dan nada más. A ver. Manzana. ¿Qué es esto? Carne cruda.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Annie have named her?
Botella de agua. Venga. ¿Ya? Ah, qué asco da, por Dios.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Invoca la doméstica en el lugar donde está enterrado malogrado. Quedas esperando. Opa. Bueno, gente, lo vamos a ir dejando aquí. Espero que os haya molado este episodio. Si algo tienes que hacer, darle like, follow, suscribiros al canal si no estáis suscritos para más episodios o let's plays. Mañana invocaremos a la doméstica y nos llevará a donde está la madre y la hija. Con suerte eso ya acabará todo este tramo de misiones, toda esta mini historia del varón sanguinario, y pasaremos a buscar a Ciri. A lo mejor llegaremos con buscar a Ciri en Belén y pasaremos a la ciudad de Novigrado donde está Tris. No lo sé, pero ya veremos. Así que nada, espero que os haya molado el episodio, sabéis lo que tenéis que hacer y mañana continuaremos. Así que nada, muchas gracias y nos vemos mañana. Adiós.